Now, here's what I want to say about this particular piece because it's very easy to take a passage like this and lean into a kind of ableism that both, I think, misrepresents what the passage is trying to tell us and also then diminishes those among us who are differently abled and disabled. Here's my thought about this passage. Part of the reason that Jesus is saying what he's saying, that nobody sinned, like this man being born blind is not a result of sin. And then Jesus says, this has happened so that God's mighty works might be displayed in him. And I really wish that John, the gospel writer, had just stopped right there and that maybe another chapter, whoever put the chapters or verse in, would then we continue on with the story, or the healing would take place in a kind of separate way, because I just want to be clear that I don't think that God's glory being displayed or God's mighty works being displayed in him is the healing. I think that's something else. I think that this man himself is a conduit of God's glory. The man himself, as a blind man, is a conduit of God's mighty acts. In fact, if you read on John through John chapter 9, you will find that this blind man is super smart and articulate and knows how to go toe to toe with the Pharisees. I just want to claim today that who we are and where we are today is enough. Who we are and where we are and how we are is enough for the mighty works of God to be displayed through us. Friends, we don't need a miracle for the mighty works of God to be displayed through us. We do not need a miracle for God's glory to be present in our lives. Miracles are great. Miracles are awesome. We celebrate them. We definitely celebrate that this man who once was blind was able to see. But please understand that this man was completely, deeply loved by God and able to be used of God, even as a blind man. He was then used of God as a man who had been blind and had his sight healed. But, friends, please know that who you are, as you are, where you are today is enough. And I hope that you be encouraged by that word today.